Wow. So this is season 1, episode 7 of The Mandalorian, and it took 6 or 7 episodes for me to really get into it. Now, when you put uh, anything closely related to military structure, darker characters, or a greater understanding of the characters, something really is at risk here. Of course, Baby Yoda for the win. You've got all that put into this episode here, and it now I'm starting to what's a napkin, and now I'm starting to get involved a little bit more. Of course, you've got Gustavo Fring making an appearance. I mean, that's what I know the character as. I mean, that's what I know the actor as. But in this, in the Mandalorian, he's something else. So, yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, it was a great episode. It was just a great episode. So you've got the Mandalorian here. He's of course he starts off like the last few episodes. He's flying in space somewhere, nowhere in particular it seems like, and he finally gets a chance to look at the message from his old contact as far as work was concerned. Come back, we're gonna put a plan together. We're gonna take this guy out because he's taking over the whole city. This, that, and the third. And the Mandalorian's like, okay, you betcha, I'll do it. Now, from his standpoint, I feel like, why wouldn't you do it? I mean, he's like the character goes on to say, I might as well do it and try and eliminate the people who are trying to eliminate me, which makes all the sense in the world in my opinion. So he's gonna go back. Now he's obviously kept tabs on people who's helped him along his journey. Finds the former mixed martial arts fighter. Finds her. She's doing hood rat shit. I mean, I'm sorry. She's showing how big a set of balls she has by fighting some big dude, getting money. It's fun for her. Then he goes back and finds the guy Quill. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Quill dies in this episode. Couldn't believe it. Well, it looks like he's dead. Well, he's seriously hurt. May not be dead. I don't know. I just don't want to believe. I hate when characters get eliminated in a series. I just hate it, especially ones that seem like they weren't doing too much. And he's always talking about how he's free now and he's happy and this, that, and third. And you turn around and of course he gets eliminated. And it's like, oh, not Quill. I remember his name because at the end of the episode, the Mandalorian is screaming his name multiple times. It's in session. Quill, Quill, Quill. Like, to Novell. And so the main guy that they come back to, well, okay, so it's like, so it's a lot going on. So this episode reminds me of an old Western because you got a standoff at the beginning with multiple parties and everybody trying to figure out where they stand as far as what they're capable of and what their plans are, what their intentions are. You got that going on. Then you got them sitting down on a quiet meal. Then it just gets good all of a sudden by these big pterodactyl looking things come down and start wrecking up the party, killing some of their basically donkeys. They would be considered to be donkeys or horses, the animals that Quill has and that the Mandalorian got. But anyway, some of those get killed. They take the meat that they've gotten. The guy who's initially the Mandalorian's old contact, he gets injured pretty bad. Of course, Yoda heals him up, and he's like, yeah, I can't give this back to these bad guys because they of course they have evil intentions with it. I can't do that. Just change of heart, kills the two people that he's with. They make it back to the city and they get in. Everything's kind of still a little bit dicey. I mean, it's multiple troops there, and then Gustavo comes on the phone and he's talking to the guy that they're initially trying to eliminate because he's eliminating them. Gustavo eliminates what you've come to expect from that actor now. Knowing what that actor has been through in that really popular series Breaking Bad, and then seeing him here, you would expect nothing less to see that character, to see him act in such a way, and he delivers. Okay, So they wind up just killing everybody in there and pinning the Mandalorian, the UFC girl, or the mixed martial arts girl. I don't think she actually fought in the UFC. She probably did fight in the UFC. Whatever. The mixed martial arts girl. I'm sorry, I can't remember her name. Mixed martial arts girl, and it's Apollo, I think. The actual Apollo from the Rocky movies. He's playing in here too. I know. I'm. I am only talking about these actors from movies or TV shows that they've had a lot of success with that I know them from. I'm sorry, that's just how I'm gonna do it. So I remember the character's name or their actual name. Hey, you gotta know, you gotta go with what you know. Get out of here in a minute. So, what else happened? Yeah, so to get there, now they're pinned down. Oh, they do a great job of building suspense too. They do a fantastic job of building suspense. I never knew what was going to happen from the next moment. I'm wanting the Mandalorian to. Sorry, I gotta keep wiping my nose. I'm wanting the Mandalorian to get away. Of course, I don't want him to get captured or injured. Looks like he's not going to be injured so far, but he's looks like they've already lost one member of the team here, and they're pinned down with a lot of people outside. Oh man, the structure of the stormtroopers and the military aspect of it I really like, because they're in formation. They have a special unit that comes in first, and they have regular guys that come in behind them, and they're all standing there, all their guns pointed, blasters I should say, but ready to go. Wonder what's gonna happen. I don't know. I wish I had a little bit more to talk about in this episode, but I don't. Just a good episode. It was short, but short and sweet. This one was short and sweet. I give it that one. This episode was short and sweet for sure. Apparently they have Baby Yoda back in their hands. The bad element in this situation. Apparently they have Baby Yoda back in their hands, but I don't know. Just don't know what's gonna happen till I watch the next episode. So till then. Oh, if you like this, I have some more. Of course, I have the previous 6 episodes of The Mandalorian that I reviewed, and I've also have full Breaking Bad. I have what else? I have The Wire I'm doing right now. I have a few movies sprinkling in there. Of course, I'm adding more movies to the library. If you enjoyed this, go watch those, and don't forget to. I never did it, and I can't do it. Don't forget to subscribe if you watched to this point.